Hi, I'm Jasmine Sadri. Welcome to the Dallas Bar Association Making a Difference in 2018. In this segment, we're going to be discussing peer assistance. Joining us now is Terry Bentley Hill, a criminal defense attorney and the chair of the Dallas Bar Association Peer Assistance Committee, and Michael Hurst, president of the Dallas Bar Association, who's also a business trial lawyer. Now, Michael, you guys have a peer assistance theme this year. What is it and what does it all entail?
I'd like to think that we've had a peer assistance theme for a long period of time. The Dallas Bar Association and the State Bar have always cared about peer assistance. It's certainly something that's always been very near and dear to me for both personal reasons and for more general reasons. When you read and you see that attorneys are several times more likely than the general population to be depressed, to be addicted to alcohol or addicted to drugs, you want to do something about it. The Dallas Bar Association is here. The Dallas Bar Association cares because that's what we do. And I'm so fortunate, we're so fortunate this year to have Terry Bentley Hill heading up the peer assistance program. She's somebody to whom I've always looked up and somebody who I think is a true leader in this area and others. And I'll throw it to Terry to talk about it.
Terry, we have to talk about this. I read that 32% of lawyers 30 years old or younger have a drinking problem, that 28% of lawyers struggle with some level of depression, 19% of lawyers demonstrate symptoms of anxiety, 11% of lawyers have actually had suicidal thoughts at some point in their career.
Right. Can
Wow.
you believe it? We are an evidence-based profession, and the cold, hard facts are that many of our members are struggling with depression, anxiety, substance abuse, and they either don't know where to go for help or they're afraid to go for help. There's such a stigma around these issues that we are often frozen in our illnesses, and so it only perpetuates itself, it gets worse, and it is affecting the entire profession.
Well, when you think about just what some of these attorneys see at trial, photographs, testimony they're hearing, I mean, it's deep and intense, especially in some of these really bad cases.
Well, and it's not even that either. It's not only that. Lawyers are wired a certain way, very type A personality, perfectionists, put a lot of pressure on themselves. It's an adversarial profession. You think about it, if you go into an operating room, everybody in that operating theater, they're working together. They have a goal. They're working together. That's not the way our profession is designed. We are battling for our client. We're always battling. We're staying up at night trying to figure out how we're going to achieve our goal for our client. It is very adversarial and it causes a lot of stress.
Well, and the pressure of knowing that this person's life, you've got them, you've got the family, it's in your hands.
You can have billions of dollars in your hands, and you can have a person's life in your hands. Mm-hmm. It's very stressful. But the Peer Assistance Committee, our goal is to make sure lawyers understand they are not alone and we are here for them. That we can provide them services that can help them if they are stressed, depressed, addicted to substances, alcoholic. We can provide services for them. We can also educate them on what they can do to help each other, because oftentimes you don't even know you have a mental illness until you don't have a mental illness. And sometimes it takes all of us to look out for our colleagues to better the profession in the long run, and for people to have confidence in their attorneys. It's very important that we address our medical issues.
Another valuable resource you guys have is the Texas Lawyers Assistance Program, which is a confidential sort of crisis help center, if you will. Talk to us about that.
Yes, the Texas Lawyers Assistance Program is extremely valuable because you can call and it's a confidential call. If I knew an attorney who was suffering, I could make a phone call. It would be confidential. They would be contacted. They would be offered services, counseling, maybe even residential treatment. They would be also given referrals. So TLAP is very, very important. And again, to acknowledge the fact that our attorneys are not alone, there is help.
Yeah, and stressing that this is confidential with the hopes of, more attorneys speaking out and going, hey, I need help.
Right, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And it's attorneys who are willing to get up and tell their story and say, hey, look, I'm a successful attorney. I've gone through this issue myself. I've suffered depression. I've suffered bipolar disorder. But look at me. I can get treated and I can be successful. And that lifts the stigma of the issues.
Yes, wow. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. For more information on this and other topics, go to dallasbar.org.